What's going on, guys? It's Charr, and today I have a bit of a more casual video for you guys. We're just gonna be sitting down. We just did the Agents of Shield unboxing that I was lucky to get my hands on a few days early. We're just gonna be sitting down and playing some test games with, maybe my favorite and or the community's favorite test scenario in the game, Expert Klaw. This is just both of their, encounter decks, or not encounter decks. Sorry, both of those hero decks for Nick Fury and Maria Hill are here. They're sleeved up. Finally back from my trip over the weekend, celebrating my girlfriend's birthday, which is a ton of fun. But now we can play some Marvel Champions with Nick Fury and Maria Hill. So it's gonna be a ton of fun. Probably gonna do them both in this episode. I'm not gonna worry about getting a win or anything. Just try and stretch my legs with them a bit. Try to learn what they're all about, and it should be a lot of fun. I don't really have any preference on which one I start with, so I'll just say this one is even and this one is odd, and we're just gonna roll a dice. And even it is. We're starting with Nick Fury. This isn't the first time I've played either, or actually I have not played Maria yet, but this is not the first time I've played Nick Fury, so I should be a bit more familiar with him. I've been playing through the standard campaign with a good friend of mine, just offline, not on the channel, because I wanted my first play to just not really have to worry about videos or anything like that. It's different when you play with yourself, but I'm trying to, or play with yourself or playing with a friend without the cameras on, but I'm trying to capture that vibe in today's video. So because of that, there's not going to be me reviewing the footage like I normally do of the game. Like, I try and make sure I don't make any mistakes. No worrying about anything like that. We're just chilling out, having some fun today, and it's going to be cool. Let me know if you guys like the vibe of this video. It should be a bit different from like Marvel Rewind or any of my normal gameplay type videos, because those I really try my best not to make mistakes and to explain what I'm doing very well, and I'm still gonna have a bit of that in this video, but it's just not gonna be as, maybe I don't think sterile is the right word. It's not gonna be as like kind of analytical, or like making sure I don't make a single rules mistake. If a rules mistake falls through, of course let me know in the comments below, but the whole idea is just to test their precons, get to know their heroes a bit better and whatnot, and yeah. So I already really know what Klaw's whole deal is about. That's why I took out Defense Network and and the Immortal Klaw. On his underground distribution, on his setup, it's the Klaw standard encounter set and Expert, because we're playing on Expert, and one modular encounter set is Masters of Evil. Search the encounter deck for the Defense Network side scheme, reveal it, and then shuffle the encounter deck. He also has a when revealed on his stage 2 that basically says to reveal the Immortal Klaw. So he comes in with 2 side schemes. His main scheme starts at 0 threat. And then I think we also have to do the setup. Searching counter deck for Defense Network and reveal it. Go to 1B. And then, yeah, we have to do the when revealed on this card as well. But we're just going to put all these schemes in here. Let's actually put this encounter deck under his HP dial over here, just so we have a little bit of room. And yeah, I mean, we have the webcam taking a bit of space. That's why, it's kind of hard to have a webcam and really focus in on doing Marvel Rewind. And honestly, the focus of that series is more on the gameplay than anything. So, again, kind of laid back here today. Let's go ahead and resolve Klaws when revealed here. So we discard from the encounter deck until we discard a minion and put it into play with the first player. We've got an Armored Guard with Tough. So he's going to come in, he's going to have his tough status. I don't care about this guy because of my stealth suit, basically, so that should be pretty good. We have to put the threat on these schemes. So Defense Network starts with 3, starts with 2, but +1 per player. And then the Immortal Klaw starts with 3 per player, and the main starts at nothing. Cool. So these are milled here, and we're just going to shuffle up our player deck. So this is essentially Nick Fury's Precon, just straight out of the box, except I added in double resources. That's a thing that I usually do. So it's not, for Nick Fury at least, it's not necessarily his Precon deck exactly, because I added those double resources, but I'm just not going to play without doubles, especially on a character like Nick Fury. He has some cards that can sort of help him build out. I understand the idea where if like most of your hero's identity is playing low cost event cards, that you don't necessarily need doubles, but Nick Fury doesn't have super low cost event cards. He has like 2 and 3 cost cards, so the doubles they're just going to help. There's really not much more to it than that. And we're just going to keep shuffling up here and give it a good cut. And we're going to start drawing up. Again, I'm going to do my best to explain kind of Nick Fury a little bit, but it's not the whole reason behind this video. We're just chilling and having a good time here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So I really do like Under Surveillance, but it's not the only copy in the deck. Okay. So Nick Fury's whole thing is his stealth suit, assault suit form. He can be in hero form and get schemed against because of his stealth suit. As a setup ability, you put your suit form into play assault side face up, and as an action, you can use it to change the stealth suit form. So we don't really want attacks here. I like eye patch camera. Practice plan we don't need because there's like 3 copies in the deck. Maybe we just mulligan these 2, see if we draw into something slightly better. Let's do it. 1, 2. Agent Coulson is interesting. Let me see if we have everything we want to play. Coulson gets us a card back. And then we can do 2 for Under Surveillance and then just play down Practice Plan. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I was just trying to think what I would do. Okay, we're going to go and start it off here. So we're going to go ahead and, before we flip up, we want to make sure we use our Infiltrate action. We're going to change the Stealth Suit form. Stealth Suit has a Force Interrupt in Hero. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. And it says place 1 threat from the activation here instead of on the main scheme if there's 5 or less threat on this card. So right now it's at 0 here. We're going to flip up into Nick Fury Hero mode. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go and spend these 3 resources here to get down Agent Coulson. He's going to enter play and search my deck and discard pile for a preparation card and add it to our hand. I think I'm going to get, from the games I played with Nick Fury, oh, this should not be in the deck. This is from the campaign. We're going to take that out. I'm glad I didn't draw it. That's funny. Informant. This is just the one that is kind of like the worst. I'm sure you can make a deck built around that card. It's just, it doesn't do much. In his Precon, in my opinion. Most of the time, any minions you want to keep in front of you are going to be like 1 scheme minions or 2 scheme minions, so you can just constantly farm them for threat, but not so much right now. Also, Armored Guard doesn't have any. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spend these 2 resources here to go ahead and play Under Surveillance on the main scheme. So now it's going to pop at 10 instead of 6, which is really good because Klaw can definitely put a lot of pressure on early. We're going to have Nick Fury go ahead and thwart here for 2. We will do it off of after... we're going to do it off of the Immortal Klaw here, bring it down to 1. What happens is after we thwart, since we have that asterisk on our thwart ability, it triggers our ability here as a response. After he makes a basic thwart, place 1 of that threat on your suit form upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We have 1 threat on our suit form. We're going to have Agent Coulson go ahead and thwart for 2 here. That's going to clear off the Immortal Klaw and drop Klaw's hit points back down to 18. And I think we just played down Practice Plan because it's the last card in our hand. Max 1 per player. After you discard a preparation card you control, you can discard Practice Plan and return that card to your hand. Agent Coulson is going to take a consequential, and we're going to ready up here. So not too bad, all things considered, but you know, Klaw, he has some nasty cards that we might have to end up dealing with 4 and 5. But honestly, as long as we can keep the threat in check, we can kind of build a little bit here. The main's going to go up by 1 here. Klaw's going to attack us, which then says as a forced, when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. So he's going to initiate his attack with 2 boost cards, but it's going to turn into a scheme. So I'm assuming he only gets 1. Again, if he doesn't, just let me know. But he's going to scheme with a base of 2, 3. So that's going to... So he has 3 scheme he wants to put on the main, but as a forced interrupt, when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead place 1 threat from that activation if there's 5 or less on here. So that scheme of 3 is going to turn into 1 on here and then 2 on the main, up to 3. The Armored Guard is going to try and attack us, but it's going to turn into a scheme instead. But he has a scheme of 0, so nothing happens with that. And then we have an encounter card, Advance. Wow. So he would have popped it even... I wonder if he would have popped it even if we were in hero mode here. That's crazy. Okay, so he's going to scheme with a base of 2 here. Or sorry, yeah, he's going to scheme with a base of 2. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Okay, so since we're not actually triggering our interrupt here, we don't get to reduce this at all. So that's 2, 3, 4. This is going to go up to 7. So we definitely want to try and clear this if we can. or at least lower it a bit, and that's back to us. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I like Secret Agent. I don't actually have any tech cards to play though, so maybe it's just Gemma and Secret Agent this turn. Or maybe we play a Global Logistics to make sure we don't throw it out. This is tough here. I feel like I want to actually break cover this turn. But I don't think we can really easily. Dang. So it's gonna go up to 8, and then he needs to hit a scheme of 0. That's actually pretty rough for us. So I think we will end up just breaking cover. Oh man. I could change back to stealth suit. I feel like clearing this minion doesn't really accomplish much. I really wanted to find our car or something here so we could ready. Do we just let him pop? No, we have to break cover. Okay. We're gonna have Agent Coulson go ahead and swing on this armored guard and break the tough. And then we're gonna break cover here. So it says when you attack, change to assault suit form. So we're gonna attack this armored guard, but then we're going to also spend one of our tokens as an interrupt, remove up to 3 threat. It removes 1 additional damage, or it deals 1 additional damage. So we're just gonna deal 3 there on the armored guard. And yeah, I think we're just going to play the turn like we were going to. 1 resource here to get down Gemma Simmons. We can reduce the cost of player if our identity has a shield trait by 2. And she can generate resources for a tech card. We're going to spend these 2 resources here for Secret Agent. After I resolve the ability of a preparation, I'm going to remove 1 threat from the scheme, from a scheme to my suit form upgrade. And we're just going to ready up. All right. That's all we can do. And we're going to draw out 5 cards, and we're going to get this going again. I feel like, okay, I'm looking at this hand. We definitely need, threats. Yeah, thwarting power. So I don't think we're going to actually block with Coulson here. This is going to go up to 8. Claw's going to go ahead and attack us. We're going to just take this 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. That's going to bring us down to 6 health here. Then we have an encounter card to deal with. Melter. Player must defend with an ally against Melter's attacks if able. Okay, that's back to us. Well, this isn't going great. We don't have really an attack because we spent both of them last turn. Oh boy. We can deal 3. We don't even have enough to deal with Melter here. So I guess we just have to let him pop it, which is fine. Melter's going to scheme for 1. I think it's fine if he pops it here. We can have it under surveillance on the next one. Yeah, it just was really awkward this turn trying to build out, I think. Or this game, at least. So what I think we want to do is, yeah, I think we just want to clear it anyways. So we're going to put 1 threat on here. We're going to just store it for 4. Agent Coulson's going to be defeated here from Consequential. And then, yeah, it's just not great for us. I think we just need to play down our preparations, though. So I'm going to exhaust Gemma Simmons, generate a wild for a tech card. So we're going to get down our watch. Essentially what this watch lets us do is that we can remove up to 2 threat from our suit form upgrade and create a kind of a wild resource for them. Do I really need the under surveillance right now, or can I just do... I want to spend 1... I'm going to spend 1 here for intelligence. It's a preparation where we can look at the encounter cards, and then I'll spend 1 of my threat here to get down Prism Dust. And then I think we're just going to flip down and I'm going to use my response to change to stealth suit form. And we're just going to draw up 5 cards here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! These cards are not helping me at all. This is going to go up to 9 here. Okay. So what's going to happen is Klaw is going to scheme with a base of 2. This activation deals damage. Okay. That's going to pop this. Under surveillance. It's going to be discarded. Then we're going to go here to Secret Rendezvous. Discard cards until a minion is discarded and put it into play. 3, 4. Okay. Weapons Runner. Cool. So Weapons Runner enters play here. And now they're both going to scheme. So that's base of 2 scheme. Now we have an encounter card to deal with. One here, Whirlwind. Okay. So we have a ton of minions. The good thing about it, though, is that these guys won't add any threat to the main scheme as long as I stay in stealth suit. So I kind of really need a spray fire here. And I think we might be able, I hope we have another copy in the deck, unless I already discarded them both. That's really unlucky. I think there's only 2 in the deck, and that would have been the only way to deal with these guys. So, yeah, we're just going to have to see how this goes. Okay, that's back to us. So, what do I want to do here? So I can actually swing and at least get rid of the Weapons Runner. Or I can swing on... Yeah, I guess I might as well just swing on the Weapons Runner here and then... see what happens. If I have any shield cards, I have Gemma Simmons, so I can play counter intel, or I can play global logistics, which is good. So I guess I'll do that. I'm gonna flip up here. I'm gonna swing for 2. That's gonna break cover, and I'm gonna spend this resource. Oh, I guess I don't need to spend it. Yeah, I'll just swing for 2 on the Weapons Runner here. It's going to knock him out. Then I'm going to play... Yeah, I have a lot of maximum per players on my board already, so there's just not a ton I can play with this hand. I'm going to play Covert Surveillance. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. And if I'm in stealth suit form, I could have added it, but I'm just going to use it to go back to stealth suit form. So we're back in stealth. Then I'm going to use a global logistics here. We're going to exhaust Gemma Simmons, exhaust a shield card. I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck here, I think. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we can do what? It is discard any number of those and put the others at the top or bottom of the deck in any order. So I think we want Tiger Shark discarded. I think we want this guy as a boost. No, we want this guy as a boost and Armored Guard as our encounter card. Cool. And then Solid Sound Body. It's going to be a 5 scheme the turn next. It says discard any number of those. I guess I could discard that as well. I don't really mind. We're going to put it back like this. Okay. And then we don't really have anything else to do, so we're just going to discard 2 cards and then ready up. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's not bad. We have Nick Fury Sr. here. We might be able to break cover just depending on how this goes. The main's going to go up to 1 here. Klaw's going to scheme against us for base. Or sorry, he's going to try and attack, but we're in stealth suit, so he's going to scheme instead. Base of 2. And then we know this is going to come into play, engage with us. So one of them is going to go on my suit. One of them goes on the main. Then all 3 of these guys are going to scheme. But since I'm at 5 or less, all of their 1 schemes are just going to go onto my suit. Because the force interrupt when an enemy would attack you. They're all trying to attack. They all turn into schemes. And since I'm at less than 5, nothing goes on the main here. We have an encounter card, which we know is that Armored Guard. Okay, it's back to us here. Yeah, like I really do want to kind of go, what's it called? You can draw through. Oof. So we can kind of knock out almost any of these minions on the board, which is good. I'm just hoping we find something here. I'm gonna play Nick Fury Sr., where he uses ability when he enters plays to draw two cards. I mean, so 1, 2. That didn't give us anything. Oh, I guess I should have actually. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I would have actually done the Prism Dust to confuse the minion and deal 2 damage. I would have done it for Weapons Runner. I completely forgot I had it, which also means that I would have triggered Secret Agent. Okay, yeah, there's so many things I would have triggered here. I would have triggered Secret Agent, which would have moved 1 threat onto my suit form. Oh no, because then I wouldn't have triggered Secret Agent because then I wouldn't have been able to move all of their. Wait, yes, I would have because he wouldn't have schemed. So yeah. Um, hold on, let me think about this. It would still be the same amount. Then it's just this would be at 1 less. I'm pretty sure I'm understanding that right. Because then it would have been Klaw schemed for 1, so up to 2. And then those 3 would have tried to scheme. So that brought me to 5. But this would be at 1 less. So instead that would have been. So I would have had 3 on here and these 2. Yeah, okay. It still works the same way. I do have the team up card here, but I have not seen Maria Hill. So what would we do? So we do probably just want to knock out Melter here. I don't think there's any reason not to. We don't have a way to get back into our stealth suit form, which is unfortunate. But we do want to spend counters here so we can kind of lower these threat oh well, I guess there's not a ton of threat activations coming our way this turn specifically. So that with all of that being said, we need to start attacking here. So we are going to attack and break our cover, and we're going to spend 3 of our counters here, go down to 2, so that we're swinging for 5 damage. We're just going to do that to knock out Melter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have Nick Fury Sr. just swing for 2 on this guy. He's going to have 2 damage on him. Then what we can do is I don't think we have it. I don't think we need to play the team up card. I mean, we're probably going to draw our next turn because that's usually how it works out, but we'll keep it. I'm going to spend 1 resource here to get down Leo Fitz. Similar to like this Gemma Simmons, as an alter ego action, we can look for a tech card and exhaust him. And then we're going to play down Intelligence Analysis as a 0-cost upgrade. When you reveal Treachery, discard Intelligence Analysis, remove 1 threat from your suit upgrade, and cancel the effects. I think we'll just keep this in our hand here. And I think that's going to be it. We're just going to ready up here. We're going to be taking a couple attacks, but hopefully we draw into some good stuff. 2, 3, 4. Not terrible, I guess. It's going to go to Klaw. It's going to go up to 2 here. Claw's going to attack us. He's going to get 2 boost cards. We're going to block this with Nick Fury Sr. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. So we have 5 cards. Let's just roll a dice here. But Nick Fury Sr. is definitely going to be defeated. 1. Oh, man. I would have had a really good flip this turn if I was able to play that. That's okay. Nick Fury Sr. is defeated here. Then what's going to happen is Melter's going to hit us for 2. Armor Guard's going to hit us for 1. It's going to bring us down to 3 health. And then you get dealt an encounter card. And we want to use Intelligence here. No, I don't think so. Okay, Under Fire. This is a Treachery. We're going to go ahead and discard Intelligence, remove 1 threat from my suit upgrade, and cancel the effects of that Treachery and discard it. That's going to trigger the hero response for Secret Agent after you resolve a preparation, move 1 threat. But we're also going to trigger the response here after you discard a preparation you control, return it to my hand and from the discard pile, and then trash pack this plan. So basically, I resolved 2 preparations. This means I get to take all that threat off the scheme, off the main, and they go straight onto my suit because of Secret Agent. So I'm at 3 on my suit now, and we got to cancel Under Fire, which is super good. And I think that's back to us. Okay, I won't really say we have the game in control, so to say, but I will say this is probably the best we've been looking in a second. Do we flip? I think we do end up flipping down here. This feels really bad that we lost that card. So what I think I want to do, we're gonna have to attack for sure. We're gonna remove 2 counters as our interrupt, so we can swing for 4 just to knock out Whirlwind here. And then we're gonna play Intelligence Analysis for 0. Do we play Global Logistics? I think we're gonna exhaust Gemma Simmons and 1 resource here for EM shield. When you take any amount of damage from an attack, we can discard it to prevent that much. I do like the super spies. We haven't seen Maria yet. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna play Global Logistics. I'm gonna exhaust Leo Fitz, and we're just gonna look at the encounter deck again, just to make sure he doesn't scheme for a lot. Okay, so Shadow of the Past was gonna be our card. So we'll keep this as his boost. Man. We definitely are discarding Shadow of the Past. This can be his boost. It's gonna go up to 2. Is our obligation that bad? You can take 1 damage for each threat on our suit, so we're just gonna be taking 1. Yeah, we can get our obligation. That's not bad. Cool. We'll just leave it like that, so we know that that's gonna be a 2 boost coming up. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna flip down and ready everything up. Oh, and then we're also gonna use our ability to. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're gonna be put to assault side anyways, but we're gonna use our action to change the stealth suit. And we're gonna drop 5 cards. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more. 6. Okay. And these are some pretty good cards in our hand. We finally got our ready engine through Fury's Flying Car, which means we should be able to do some really good stuff. The main's gonna go up by 1. Klaw's gonna scheme for a base of 2, and we know it's just gonna be a boost that says if it deals damage, exhaust your hero. It's gonna go up to 3. This guy's gonna scheme for 0, and then we have an encounter card which is Discovered. We change to Assault Suit form, and otherwise we can take 1 damage for each threat or remove each threat. We're gonna just take a damage here, so we're gonna take 1, and we're gonna discard this card. Cool. All right. That's that. It's back to us. So there we go. This is kind of what we wanted to see. And we got some good cards in our hand here, which I don't mind at all. I think first things first, we do have to recover here up to 6, going back up to 6 health. And then I'm going to use my ability to change to Stealth Suit form. So Covert Surveillance will put both of that threat on my suit. I could use that to get down Sky Destroyer or Quake. But we are decking out this turn, so we're getting Masters of Mayhem. So we are going to get engaged with a Masters of Evil minion here, which is unfortunate. There's not a ton we can really do about that, though. I guess I'll look for a tech card if we even have any left. A Prism Dust, I guess I'll take it. We know we're getting a Practice Plan, Maria Hill, and Covert Surveillance. We'll just grab that. It might make a difference in our turn that we play here. Okay. So I think we have to start by flipping up. And then I'm going to play a Covert Surveillance, but using which card? Man, I kind of like a lot of these cards. I'll just do the Under Surveillance. So we're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. If we're in Stealth Suit form, it's going to go straight onto our suit. It's going to bring us up to 3 thwart here. It's pretty good. Then what I want to do is I want to exhaust Gemma Simmons here. And spend... Man, I've been holding on to this Super Spies the entire game, but I'm going to spend the Super Spies here to get down our Flying Car. What we can do is we can exhaust it and remove 1 threat from our suit form upgrade, and it's basically a cape we can ready, and he gains aerial until the end of the round. So either I can get down Sky Destroyer and ping this tough status here, and then you combo with the Maria Hill next turn. I think that's probably a plan. So I think what I want to do is I want to exhaust Fury's Watch to remove up to 2 threat from my upgrade. Use this as a 3rd resource to get down Sky Destroyer. After I play a shield card, I can exhaust Sky Destroyer and deal 2 damage to an enemy. It also counts when it enters play, so we're going to deal 2 damage to this. I guess we could hit Klaw, but we're just going to break this tough. Yeah, make sure I didn't play any other shield this turn. I don't think I did. I think we keep Quake in hand. I could just thwart for 1 off the main. I just don't think it's really worth it, so we're just going to ready up here. So we're basically fully built out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get an encounter card, which we know what it is. Masters of Evil, or like, yeah, whatever that one is called. Hopefully he doesn't scheme for a lot here or get a double scheme activation or anything crazy like that. We do have Maria Hill. We have Quake. And at least start dealing a little bit of damage. Oh, wait, we can do Intelligence. Ooh, wait, that might be even better. Yeah, we're probably going to end up doing that because we have 2 encounter cards to look at. So we shuffled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Oh, wow. We drew into Super Spies again. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Cool. All right. This is going to go up to 2 here. Claw's going to attack us, but it turns into a scheme activation. So he's going to scheme for a base of 2 because we're in stealth suit. 3, 4. So one of them's going to go here, and 3 is going to go on the main. Up to 5. So it's kind of scary. Armored Guard's going to try and scheme. He can't do anything. We're going to get dealt an encounter card. So when we get dealt the encounter card, we're going to go ahead and trigger Intelligence here. After players dealt an encounter card, discard Intelligence. Look at each encounter card dealt to each player, and the top card in the encounter deck, you may swap any number of those. So that's also going to trigger a Secret Agent here. That's going to remove a threat. So to go on our suit form. So that's pretty cool. And now we can look at all of these encounter cards. So can look at them, change the order. Masters of Evil, we definitely don't want at all. Cool. This works out super good. So it was a Masters of Mayhem on the top. We're putting Masters of Evil back on the encounter deck. And it doesn't really matter what order because these are the same exact card. So we're going to do Masters of Evil. Each Master of Evil minion attacks the hero it's engaged with. If no attacks were made this way, search the encounter deck and discard power for a Masters of Evil minion. Put it in play, engage with you. So we don't have Masters. Do we even have any in the deck left? I don't think so, right? I'm going to see anyways. Gang up, Assault. Okay, so we're just going to... Actually, I don't know if we are supposed to shuffle. Oh, it says shuffle the encounter deck at the end of the card anyways, so... I don't know if that makes a big deal. I think we just get the one with the lowest health, which is Melter. And then we have one more. So I'm not sure if... So it says, when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. I'm still sure that that counts as the attack activation for Masters of Mayhem. So what's going to happen, he's going to try and attack. It's going to turn into a scheme that still does that. Counts that, so it's going to go to 4. If it doesn't, then I'd get another Masters of Evil minion. Again, y'all can correct me if it's wrong. I'm not looking up. We're chilling today. And okay, that's back to us. Oh, cool. I think we finally got the game really in, really in our control in a major way here now. We have EM Shield, we have Sky Destroyer, we have a ton of stuff we can do now. So what I think we're gonna do first is, oh man, we can break cover and then covert to go back. This is gonna be a crazy turn. Okay, we're going to play Maria Hill. We're gonna exhaust our watch by spending 2. And then we have to spend 1 more. What do I want to get rid of? Man, I actually don't know here. Let me think of this. We want to play Super Spies as well. The Super Spies really matter. I've been holding it for so long. I just don't think it's that important. We're gonna discard the Super Spies to play Maria Hill. Since she's a shield card, we can exhaust to deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll do 2 2 damage to Melter, I guess. Or should we do... Yeah, let's do 2 damage to Melter. That's fine. Then what we can do is... We have Maria Hill Thwart. So we're going to have Maria Hill Thwart here for 2 off of the main, bringing that down to 2. As an interrupt, when she thwarts, you can place that threat on my suit from upgrade. So it's going to go back up to 4. Do I really care about Melter here? I might just ignore him. No, but I don't know how this works with it must defend with an ally, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to defeat him. We're going to go ahead and have Nick Fury. We're going to break cover by attacking here. We're going to swing for 3 by spending an upgrade onto Melter just to defeat him. We're going to spend Fury's flying car here to go ahead and ready Nick Fury by spending a counter. We're going to swing for 3 on this armored guard. It's going to go ahead and knock him out. Maria's going to have a consequential as well. And I think what we do is we just spend this practice plan here for covert surveillance. We're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. And we can choose to either place on our threat, otherwise change to stealth suit form, which works out really well for us. Back in stealth suit, and we're just going to ready everything up, keeping a quake in hand because that's 2 damage from the Sky Destroyer. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. All right. That's awesome. So it's going to go up to 1. Klaw's going to scheme against us here, or attack, but it's going to turn into a scheme. So base of 2, 3. One of those is going to go here. 2 of them is going to go on the main. And now we have an encounter card to deal with. So let's go ahead and see. 1 encounter card, Assault. The villain attacks you. I think what we're going to do, we're just going to cancel this one. So it's going to get canceled when I reveal a treachery. It's going to go to my discard pile. It's going to cancel Assault. And then Assault's going to trigger Secret Agent. Just going to move a threat back onto my suit here. And that's going to be that. Cool. All right. So, again, we've got the engine online. We are ready and raring to go. It looks like we just need some attack events. So, we're going to start off with... we want to probably... We're going to have Maria Hill just thwart. Just going to keep this down. All of that thread is going to go on my stealth suit. So it's going to go up to 4, which is really good. I think we're just going to swing on him big. We're going to swing. We're going to break cover. And we're going to spend 3 counters to swing on him for 5. Going to bring him from 18 down to 13. The first major damage of the game. So then we definitely want to do covert surveillance here. Do I have everything that I want to do? I don't actually think... Oh, wait. We have nothing to covertly surveil, which I think is fine. We can just have Maria block for us. So we'll spend these 3 resources here. Play Agent Coulson. He's going to enter play and search the deck and discard pile for a preparation card and add it to your hand. Super good, which means we can find our intelligence analysis to just get that back into play. We always have that treachery cancel online, which is just really good for us. And then also we get to trigger Sky Destroyer because we played a shield card, dealing 2 damage to Klaw here. Then we're going to play intelligence analysis. When you would reveal treachery, it's the same thing. We're going to still keep Quake in our hand, it looks like. And I think we're just going to have... This is interesting. Do I ready and swing 2 more on him? I think we'll just leave that threat on there because if we want to cancel a treachery, we're just going to swing for 1 on him here. That's going to bring him from 11 down to 10. I'm going to take a consequential and we're going to ready up here. Cool. We're going to drop 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. All right, it's going to go up to 1. Klaw's going to attack us for real this time, so he gets 2 boost cards, so we're going to shuffle up. He gets a +2 his acceleration. He's going to attack us because we're not in stealth suit form. I think we're just going to have Maria block this. Which I think is cool. go ahead and declare Maria a blocker here. We know one of them was a 0 boost though. Do we actually want to declare blockers? Let me think. Maria could give us 2 thwart. Now we'll block. We're blocking with Maria here. So that's 1, 2, 3. This activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. I'm glad Maria blocked that. Maria's defeated. Now we got an encounter card to deal with. Assault. The villain attacks you. Do I want to cancel? I feel like a cancel isn't terrible. Or do we have Coulson block this? What to do? I think we'll just block it ourselves. So we'll block it for 2 encounter cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. So he swung for 5. I blocked for 2. So we're gonna take 3 damage. Down to 3 health here, and that's back to us. Okay. So I think we want to play global logistics here for sure. I guess we had the EM shield. Oh wait, yeah, we had the EM shield. We don't even need to do that. Sorry, I don't need to defend. I can just discard it. Yeah, we'll just discard when you take any amount of damage. Discard EM shield. That's gonna trigger secret agent. Just gonna take a threat off of here and put it onto our suit. Yeah, that's much better. I keep forgetting. The preparation cards I always forget. Cool. So then I think we're gonna do definitely playing Quake here. Let's spend this double resource to play Quake. We're gonna go ahead and exhaust the Sky Destroyer to deal 2 damage. So we're getting big Sky Destroyer value this game. We're playing a ton of shield cards now. At the end here. We're not getting a ton of our attacks though. We're gonna have Quake swing for 2 here, down to 6. Coulson, I mean, we could flip down. We could global logistics here. I think we will global logistics. Let's spend 1 and exhaust Gemma Simmons. And we're gonna look at the top 4 cards of his encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just want like a 0 boost here, right? So you can put them in any order. So this will be one of his boosts for the scheme. This one exhausts each character. Oh wait, this one should go first. It's gonna surge. Oh man, we have like a surge train coming no matter what we do. Oh, I guess we could just cancel it with intelligence. Okay, yeah. Actually, I think this is the best one. And we have a 0 boost. We just discard weapons runner. Yeah, we'll just cancel Shadow of the Past. Yeah, I think that's fine. Cool. It's awesome. Then we'll play practice plan. We could attack. We could also just flip down and heal to full. Do I want to swing on him for 2? Wait, she should have a consequential. We're going to leave Coulson up. I don't think we really need his activation. We're just going to swing. Yeah, let's just swing on him for 2. Bring him down to 4. We're going to flip down. And then I'm going to use Leo Fitz. I'm going to search for a tech card here. Basically, I need those informants out of the deck. Wait, informant is not a tech card. I think I searched that on accident the first time I played him, which is a bit funny, but that's not a tech card. So I guess Prism Dust is the only one we have left. I mean, we had Prism Dust and Eye Patch Camera. That's fine. We'll just add Prism Dust here. And then we're just gonna spend it to get down our safe house. And I think I want counters here, so we're definitely going to exhaust our safe house. And we're gonna get some counters going. So we're gonna place 1 threat on my suit form upgrade, go up to 3, and we're also gonna use our action to change to stealth form. Okay, we're gonna ready everything up here. So we do have a treachery cancel for that Shadow of the Past. We have safe house. We have a ton of things going on here that are really great for us. We're gonna drop 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hey, still no damage we're looking at, which is, it's fine. But I won't say that I'm not getting a bit antsy. So let's see what we can do. This is gonna go up by 2. Claw's gonna scheme for a base of 2 against us, plus nothing, because it says if it's activation attack, so it's gonna go up to 4. And then he's gonna trigger Shadow of the Past here. So we're gonna use our interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, it's gonna go down. We're gonna trigger this. We're also gonna trigger Practice Plan, which means it's gonna go back into my hand. Secret Agent is going to respond both times and take 2 threat and put it onto my suit form upgrade, and Shadow of the Past gets canceled. And that's back to us. So we can find eye patch camera here, which gives us some, what's it called? So we know that eye patch camera will give us kind of advanced protection. So maybe if we want to play this, we want to do this. We want to play this. Eye patch camera is a tech card, so we can just search for it here. So let's do that. It's not a shield card, but it is a tech card, so we can search it. And we can exhaust Gemma to make a, what's it called? To reduce the cost of a tech card we play by 1. So we can do that with Gemma to get down our camera, and then we can attack him for 3 and then covert to go back into our stealth suit. Yeah, cool. All of that works. All right. So let's start. I think first thing we're gonna put a threat on our stealth suit upgrade. So that's cool. We're going to flip up. We're going to swing. Yeah, we're just gonna swing 4 on him. So we're gonna break cover, and then we're gonna spend 2 of our counters here down to 3. We're just gonna deal 4 damage with a basic attack. That's gonna send Klaw to stage 3. So he comes in, he has 3 scheme now, which is a bit scary, and a tough status. 3 scheme and a tough. And then he's gonna have 22 health here. So again, we're just looking for our attack events at this point. Just to kind of burst him down, but they should be coming up. This was still in my hand. We're gonna play the practice plan and the intelligence analysis so that we don't get confused. Just get them both down. We're gonna have Agent Coulson, I think, swing for 1 onto Klaw here. It's gonna break his tough status. Going to spend 2 resources here to get down our under surveillance onto the main, so now it pops at 12. I mean, there's really not a ton left to do. We're just gonna spend 1 here for covert surveillance. We're gonna thwart for 2. Gonna change us back to stealth suit form. And then we're gonna spend Gemma, and so we can put down our eye patch camera and informant to get that down. And I think we leave. Do we have Quake attack here? Yeah, we'll just have Quake swing for 2 onto Klaw. Maybe it's not the smartest thing because he does have cards that let him heal, but that's fine. We'll just swing for 2, bring him down to 20. And that's cool. We'll go ahead and ready up here. So again, things have been going very well in recent times. 3, 4, 5. We're just, there it is. We found an attack event. Hopefully we can find 2 attack events. We do have Nick Fury Sr. here, so let's see what we can do. Everything's readied up. So we can go up to 2. Klaw's going to scheme on us with a base of 3. He's going to attack, but it's going to turn into a scheme. Just 3. Do I want to spend that eye patch camera? I think the answer is no. So I'll just take 1 of those, and then it's going to increase this by 2 with my stealth suit response. Our forced interrupt, I mean. And then we have 1 encounter card here, which is Illegal Arms Factory, which comes in with 4 threat. And okay, as our encounter card. And that's that. So it's back to us. And we're just gonna get playing some cards, I think. We're just gonna spend, yeah, I think we're just gonna spend 4 resources here to get down Nick Fury Sr. And we're gonna use his ability to draw us 2 cards. Or we could remove 3 threat from a scheme. Ooh. I did already look at it. Let's commit to the drawing too. Okay. That's fine. We're also gonna trigger Sky Destroyer because that is a shield card, dealing 2 damage to Klaw. Then what do we want to do? We're still in stealth form technically. We don't really want to go back to, we don't really need to go back to stealth suit anymore this game, so we can just start kind of attacking. We're gonna thwart for 4 here. So actually, we'll keep, do we keep Coulson up? No, we'll have Coulson thwart for 2, and then Nick is actually gonna thwart for 2. After you make a basic thwart, place one of the suit on my stealth, of the threat on my stealth suit upgrade, or just on my suit upgrade. Let's go ahead and clear that off. Then we're gonna have Nick Fury Sr. swing for 2, actually bringing Klaw down to 16. And take a consequential, and then Coulson is defeated. He had a valiant effort, kept him up for his thwart. And then what's it called? We have something else to do. We're still in stealth suit. We can ready. I think do we even need the ready? I think we just spend all our counters just to buff our damage here. So I think what I want to do is spend 2 threat. Ooh. No, let's not. Just play it plain. Let's spend these 2 resources to play Concentrated Fire. We're going to deal 4 damage to an enemy. But since we played an attack, we're going to break cover. And then we're also going to use our Interrupt to spend 3 of these counters down to 2. So it's going to go from 4 damage to an enemy to 7. So we're going to take Klaw from 16 down to 9. And that's going to be that. I'm just going to ready up here. We have 5 cards to drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have another Concentrated Fire and Spray Fire. So this should be the game, but let's see what happens. Let's see what Klaw has in store for us. Up to 6. It's kind of scary. It does pop at 12. Claw's going to swing on us. Going to block with Nick Fury Sr. 2 boost cards. Deal 1 damage to each hero. Okay. So we're going to go down to 5 here. Nick Fury Sr. is defeated. Now we have 1 encounter card to deal with. Claw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. If this deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. We're just going to cancel that with Intelligence Analysis. We're going to go down to 1. We're also going to use Practice Plan. So we're triggering 2 preparations. It's going to go back to our hand. Our Secret Agent triggers twice. It's going to drop the main down to 4. And it's going to put 3 on our Stealth Suit. And that's going to resolve, or not resolve, that card. It's back to us. It should be a pretty easy thing to just bring home here. We're just going to spend Concentrated Fire for, what's it called? We'll do Concentrated Fire for 2 resources. And then we're going to deal all of our counters here to deal 7 damage to Klaw. Bring him from 9 down to 7. And then we're just going to swing on him for 2. And did we have a resource anywhere? I don't think so. Attack. So we would have just gotten this down and then I guess Informant. But yeah, that is the game. Klaw is done and dusted. What would I guess Global Logistics seen for us? Oh, he had some extremely nasty cards. Oh, I guess we could have. Oh no, because yeah, he had nasty cards coming up. That's gonna be that. That was a ton of fun and also a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. So I guess Maria's gonna have to be saved for another video. Didn't mean to clickbait you all, but yeah, that was just chilling, talking, just kind of a chill video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of gameplay. I'm just doing because I wanted to get a feel for the hero. I do like Nick Fury. I think he is pretty fun. It is kind of rough going if you don't find his kind of flying car early, but I think he can make it work, and I think the stealth and assault suit upgrade forms are pretty fun. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys, Agents of Shield gets to you in your area whenever possible. I know there's been a ton of delays all across the world. I'm mainly US focused here, but of course we have friends from everywhere on the channel. Let me know if you guys enjoy the gameplay. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Goodbye.